Hello everyone, my name is Justina. I'm one of the career counselors at Citrus College. Welcome to the Career Chats brought to you by the Career Transfer Center. In this episode, we're going to be talking about a strategy to create professional relationships and enhance your employability skills. It's a networking tool that career professionals refer to as the elevator pitch. It is a brief way of introducing yourself, sharing a couple of key points, in an effort to make a connection with others. It's called an elevator pitch because it takes roughly 30 to 60 seconds to ride an elevator with someone. It's short because you don't want to overwhelm others with too much information. You simply want to pique the listener's curiosity to engage with you. It's a great way to break the ice and attract people who are interested in what you have to offer. So let's dive in. As you know, our lives are full of unplanned events and opportunities. In fact, a Stanford University professor named John Crumboltz coined the term planned happenstance, which describes the many coincidental events that present themselves as we are attempting to pursue our goals. As you move along in your academic journey, you'll come across people that may open up new, unforeseen possibilities for you. Use your undergrad years to gain exposure to different occupations that interest you. Explore career fields by talking to people, telling your story, explaining what matters to you, and sharing your career goals and priorities. For some, I know it can be scary to meet new people, especially if this person is in a position of power, like the vice president of a company or a hiring manager. You might be caught off guard and blow a great opportunity if you don't know what to say when you come across someone that could potentially have the power to decide your destiny. Imagine yourself traveling to LA to inquire about an internship at the Staples Center. You have a passion for sports and your major's business, and you're hoping to combine these two interests by interning in the marketing department. You know it would be a great place to work, and you're excited to learn more about the summer internship the company recently posted on their website. As you board the elevator to head up to the 10th floor, you notice someone is already in the elevator. As the doors shut, you notice this individual's name tag says Marketing Director. You quickly realize this individual will probably have great influence over who gets selected for the internship. Here's your chance to make a first good impression. But what do you say and what do you do? And you have less than 60 seconds to make it happen before the person gets off the elevator. Here's your chance. You can prepare for these unexpected events by crafting an effective elevator pitch. The opportunities to make a professional connection are everywhere. You need to be able to express who you are, what you do, and what you want to achieve. Introduce yourself. Mention the major or the school you're attending or will be graduating from. Share relevant work experience, skills, strengths, accomplishments, really anything that makes you shine. It could be directed towards a specific company because you value their mission, or a specific employer because you connect with the products they produce, or it could be directed to an organization that shares your core values, and so on and so forth. The application is vast. Consider it a networking tool to keep you or to help you connect with others, to draw people in, to start a conversation, to build rapport, to break the ice, and sound professional and confident while doing so. Your next big break may present itself at a social event, maybe at the gym, at a professional conference, at the grocery store, or the next job fair. Therefore, I urge you to challenge yourself to concisely describe what you're passionate about and how you're qualified to do it. This is a great way to build confidence and be prepared when you're caught off guard. Okay, now that you know what's an elevator pitch and the importance of creating one, let's talk about the framework and share an example. Think of the elevator pitch in 3 parts. First, you're going to want to introduce yourself by stating your name, the school that you're attending, and the major that you're pursuing. If your program is unique, share an interesting fact, such as, my architecture program is one of the top 3 programs in the state. Share what year you're in college, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and then maybe what year you anticipate earning your degree. Second, share what you do or have done. Remember, stick to 1 or 2 things related to your experience, skills, accomplishments, anything that makes you stand out. Think about how your unique strengths and abilities connect to the company, the industry, or the employer. Tell them how you are qualified to do the job better than anyone else. Perhaps share what you're most proud of and how this makes you eager to connect with them or work for them. You can research the company, the industry, the employer, and point out what draws you to them. Employers want to know why you want to work for them. If your values and your interests align with their mission and purpose, they know you'll be more engaged, you'll be loyal, and will represent the company well. Lastly, tell them why you are there and what you want to achieve. If you're seeking a mentor, ask for one. If you want to keep in touch, say so. And if you want to apply for a position and you want someone to review your resume, request it. If you're there to gather information, perhaps to investigate if the company is right for you, pose some questions to the employee about why they enjoy working for the company. Again, this is a place for you to state what you want from the encounter. Now, here's an example of an elevator pitch. Hi, my name is Sandy, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm a Citrus College student about to graduate with an associate's degree in business. I'm planning to transfer to Cal State Fullerton next year to complete my bachelor's degree in business with an emphasis in marketing. I have a passion for sports, and I'm fascinated by how sporting events bring like-minded people together, and it creates a sense of belonging. I also enjoy event planning and promotion. For the past 2 years, I have served as a college ambassador where I recruited students from local secondary schools and coordinated over 20 events, 10 of which included over 250 participants. Through this experience, I discovered that I truly enjoy bringing people together, and sporting events is a fun and exciting way to do it. Right now, I'm looking for a summer internship or other opportunities to learn more about careers in marketing. Can you tell me more about internships your company provides? After they respond to you, end with a request to connect with them on LinkedIn and thank them for their time and willingness to help. Here's an example of a closing remark. Thank you for your time. Do you mind if I follow up with an email tonight or connect with you via LinkedIn to discuss the internship opportunity in more detail? There you have it. A succinct summary of who you are, why you are unique, or what you bring to the table, and what you want from the encounter. Lastly, I'd like to point out that you can use your pitch to draft your professional summary on your resume, which is also a high-impact statement that's succinct, straightforward, and tailored to the position. Or use your pitch to draft your cover letter, which also highlights your best skills, experience, and accomplishments. You can even apply your pitch to the job interview, where the employer asks you, "Tell me more about yourself." You will obviously have more time to answer the question in the interview, and you can elaborate a little bit more, but you get the point. Also remember to use your pitch to draft your LinkedIn summary and maybe your Twitter bio. The point is, stick to the most relevant experience, skills, and accomplishments. Think essentials. Richard Branson once said, "Chance favors the prepared mind. The more you practice, the luckier you get." Remember to practice so it doesn't sound rehearsed. Record yourself to make sure your message is clear and that you meet the less than 60-second rule. Be positive and persuasive, and don't forget to smile. you too can be prepared for those unexpected events as they arise with a great elevator pitch. With that, we close this episode. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you tune in for the next Career Chat. Thank you for listening.